When you take out the garbage, do you go back to the garbage to see how it's doing? No. You leave that garbage exactly where it's at, and it's to never be seen ever again. I don't know. I just feel rich and expensive. But right now, I'm talking to the girls. You know, I'm about to put you on. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Lex, and today I'm going to be putting you on to 25 things to take into the new year. And by things, I mean life lessons. I'm officially 25, and so that frontal lobe is developed. It's no joke. And I feel a lot wiser. I've always been told that I'm mature for my age, but I feel as though things have started to click for me. And I've gotten clarity around things that I'm going to be doing and things that I'm going to stop doing moving forward into the new year and just, in general. This video is for my 20-somethings. We're going to be diving into stepping into womanhood, your appearance, money, relationships, spirituality, basically all areas of life. Grab yourself a pen and a notebook to take some notes because I'm about to put you on. Number 1, spend time alone. For introverts, this is pretty easy for us. We thrive off being alone. However, if this is not the case for you, I challenge you to explore time with yourself. When we are constantly around other people, we are exposed to their opinions, their perspectives, their life experiences, their morals, their values, and all things them, and it can have an influence on us, which isn't always a bad thing, but you do need to have your own sense of self and your own identity, and that comes from alone time. Ask yourself questions, talk to yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. Number 2, call your friends and your family. I know sometimes we get so wrapped up in our own lives and what we have going on, but every now and then it's good to speak to somebody else and just check in. I'm sure it'll make their day and it'll probably make you feel a lot better as well. Number 4, have a relationship with God. I say this every chance I get because it's easy for people to pray and talk to God when things are going bad, but when things are going good, you still need to have a relationship with Him. And you need to be thanking Him for sitting in the blessings that He has given you and the things that you have prayed for. When everything seems to be going left in my life and things are, looking a little crazy, I am able to bring myself to a sense of calm after I freak out just a little bit, because I know that God has His hands on me and He is moving things around to work out for my good, because the Bible literally says all things work together for the good of those who love the Lord. So that's why it's so important to have a relationship with God or whoever you believe in, whatever higher power that you can lean on throughout your life. Number 4, you will grow out of friends, and that is okay. To think that you'll be able to connect with the people that you grew up with or that you met in, high school, college, as you go into your early, mid, late 20s, even heading into your 30s is kind of unrealistic. And when you realize that you are growing out of a friendship, let it be and let it go. You need to make space for the new friends and relationships in your life. Number 5, when someone shows you who they are, believe them. And I know you've heard this before. When someone shows you that they are selfish, that they are inconsiderate, that they don't care about you as a friend or, as a partner, believe them. They will only show you over and over and over and over again that that's the type of person that they are. It's up to you to make the conscious decision to leave them alone. Number 7, I think. Expect the best always. Be an optimistic person. Have that luckiest girl alive syndrome where you think that everything always works out for you, because it can literally be that simple. Even when things seem to not be working out, it could just be that you are meant to take a different route or things are supposed to go a little bit differently, but it'll still work out, is my point. Whenever I find myself worried about something, I will literally talk myself into delusion that it's actually working out perfectly. Where your mind goes, energy flows. So if you're putting so much thought into the negative outcome, guess what's gonna happen? Yes, the negative is gonna happen, and you do not want that. So use that same energy to think positively about whatever it is that you're stressing about. I practice this almost every day when it comes to parking. So I don't remember exactly where I heard this or where I learned about this, but Essentially, I live in New York, so sometimes parking can be a little iffy in certain areas, but nonetheless, every time I am going to a location where, I haven't been there before or the parking is a little, questionable, I always say, thank you God so much for my parking spot that is right out in front. I'm so grateful. I literally always find a parking spot. And I say with full confidence and full faith. My friends will tell you I've done it in front of them and it works every single time. And I also visualize the parking spot and me pulling in nice and easy, no issues. And that could be applied to any and every area of your life. Number 7, there's always a better one. There's always a better friend. There's always a better man. There's always a better girl. There's always a better job, always a better opportunity. You have to trust that. And with that comes letting go of the thing that you know is no longer serving you so that you can make space for the better one. We tend to think that once we let go of this thing that we're so used to, that we're not gonna find anything better. That was the absolute best we can do. But the truth is there is always a better one. Trust. Number 8, be disciplined. And this is something that I'm still working towards. I have a love-hate relationship with discipline because I have some times where I am so hitting it hard. Like I am every day working towards my goals and what I see for myself, and there's other days where I rather just bed rot and be a couch potato. But being disciplined always pays off. You will never regret being disciplined. You will never regret doing the thing that you don't want to do. You might think that you'd rather lay around in that moment because of how you feel, but challenge your feelings, do the thing. You are going to feel so much better when you just do the thing and you stick to your gun and get things done. Focus on the person that you want to be every single day and ask yourself, does the person that I want to be do this even though they don't feel like doing it? Does the person that I want to be, are they disciplined? I'm sure the answer is yes. So just do the thing. Easier said than done, but I know. We just got to do it. Number 9, make vision boards. And especially now that we are at the very start of the new year, it's the perfect time to do it. Even if you're not necessarily at the start of the new year, still do a vision board. I think that having a visual representation of what you want your life to look like and the person that you want to become is super helpful. Something that you can plaster on your wall that you can see every single day. Or you could even make a vision board on your phone and set it as your lock screen, which is something that I do every quarter just to keep me on track for my larger goals. When you write down your goals and then you either close your eyes and visualize it, or you look up some pictures to kind of give a visual representation of what you want, and then you see it every single day, your brain subconsciously creates ways on how to make that thing come to fruition. Don't be the person that's just cruising through life, allowing whatever to happen. No, set goals, take direction, and take charge of your life, because we only get one, and we do not need to be settling for the bare minimum when it comes to any area of our life. The reason that you desire more or have the idea for more is because it's possible for you. It's your future self giving you little hints as to what your reality could be. Number 10, put your all into everything. Do not half-ass anything in life. Like I said, we only get one, so why wouldn't you do your absolute best? I've gotten compliments at work, at school, for just being a perfectionist. It's a blessing and a curse because sometimes it can be a little bit time consuming, but you will never regret putting your all into everything. People will notice that you put in that extra effort and it will pay off. Number 11, and this is one of my favorites, set boundaries and say no more often. Sometimes some of us have these people-pleasing tendencies, and then we end up in situations that we are not happy with, or end up doing things that we didn't really want to do, and it's all to make other people happy. But we have to remember that this is our movie and we are the main characters, okay? So everything revolves around us. We do everything we can in our power to make ourselves happy. We do not prioritize other people. And it sounds kind of harsh, but it's the truth, because it's the same case for everyone. Everyone is doing things that benefit them, that make them happy. So you have to do the same. Don't forget that. If you agree to go to that event and the day comes and now you no longer want to go, tell them you change your mind. Sorry, but I don't feel like it anymore, so I'm gonna stay home. If someone did something or said something to you that you did not like, speak up and say, listen, I didn't like this because X, Y, and Z, and I'd appreciate if you didn't do it again. And you don't have to be nasty about it. You could be very, classy, respectful, but make sure you let people know how to treat you. Number 12, exercise. Move your body. We sit down so often. We love a good couch session. We love to lay in bed and cuddle up. We love to relax. I mean, who wants to be in the gym lifting and sweating and being in pain? Most of us do not enjoy that. However, You feel so good once you exercise, and exercising can look different for you, or just moving your body. That could be yoga. There are so many videos on YouTube for free of 5, 10, 15, 20, 30-minute videos that you can do from the comfort of your home. Even if you don't have a yoga mat, you could do a little something just to move your body to get out the aches and kinks. At a point in time, I was doing ClassPass, so not sponsored, but it's an app where you can basically try out a whole bunch of different workout classes. So you could do Pilates, you can do boxing, you could do hot yoga, you could do regular yoga, you could do bar, you could do swimming. I don't know, you can literally do anything other than going to the gym and lifting. So open your mind up to the different ways that you can get yourself moving. You could also go for a walk. That's free, and there are so many benefits from walking. Just make sure that you're moving your body. Don't sit on your tail all day every day, because it's literally not good for your health. And once again, we only get one life. We have to make the best of it. Number 13, keep it clean. This goes for your appearance. This goes for your house, your car, your workplace. Keep it clean. If you have clutter everywhere, you will not be able to think properly. Have a clear space to ultimately have a clear mind and, just a well-organized life. Number 14, once you leave, do not look back. When you take out the garbage, do you go back to the garbage to see how it's doing? Once you throw it down that chute, once you take it out to the front yard, do you go and check on it to see, how's it going, garbage? Are you okay? Did you need some help? No. You leave that garbage exactly where it's at, and it's to never be seen ever again. Same thing goes for people that you cut off or things that you cut out of your life. Nothing has changed with it. You took it out, leave it out. You took it out for a reason, and always remind yourself of that. Number 15, feed your brain. That could be with books, that could be with podcasts, that could be with YouTube videos, that could be with documentaries, or just educational shows or movies. Feed your brain. I think after school, we kind of steer away from learning, and I get it. We went to school for so many years. It's kind of okay, I want to do my own thing, which is fine, but also make sure that you are constantly challenging your brain and feeding it information to help elevate your life and just make you a more knowledgeable person in general. Number 16, save your money. I have a few videos on my channel about this. Saving gives you such a peace of mind, knowing that what's in your account right now is not all that you have. You have a little extra something stuck to the side, money that you can use to then buy a house, buy a car, take yourself shopping, just, fallback money, or whatever the case is, go on a trip. Whatever the case is, it's always good to have money in the bank, money that is saved. Number 17, do the hard things first. When it comes to tasks, work tasks, personal tasks, exercises, do the hard things first, because after you get over that hump, everything else will be easier. Then you could do the light, easy tasks. You could do the light workouts. Personally, when I'm in the gym and it's a leg day and I have Bulgarians on the list, please know that's getting done first, because I hate those. And once I finish with that, I'm okay, these other exercises, they're a breeze. Number 17, remember that you have survived 100% of the things that you have gone through. All of the hard things that came up in life that you thought were really gonna take you out, that felt like it was the end of the world, you made it on the other side. So keep that in mind as new issues or problems or different circumstances arise, because they will. Trust and believe that you will get through it, like how you've gotten through everything else in your life that seemed like an obstacle or a challenge. Number 19, take breaks, rest, balance working hard and playing hard, resting, giving your body time to regroup. I have fallen victim to being so hard in my work mode that I end up burning out, and it's so hard to get yourself out of burnout. Take one day at a time and take your task into bite-sized pieces, and give yourself a break for every hard thing that you do or every long strenuous task that you take, so that way you don't end up burnt out and you end up still, positive and optimistic about what you're doing. Number 20, always watch a man's actions, never listen to the words. Same thing goes for a woman. Always watch her actions and don't listen to her words. But right now, I'm talking to the girls. So when you hear a man yapping about what he's gonna do, what he's gonna say, literally close your ears. Act like you're deaf. You can't hear it. You can only see what he does, because men do not speak with their words, they speak with their actions. Number 21, invest in high quality pieces. I know We love Shein, we love a good sale, we love a good, you know, cheap item that we can get real quick, but 9 times out of 10, it's not gonna last long. It's gonna wear and tear. It makes a lot more sense to just pay the extra money to get the quality pieces. Like even this shirt that I got on now, it's from Skims, and when I tell you, I feel like, I don't know, I just feel rich and expensive, and it's just a basic shirt, but it just looks so good. It sits on my body well. The material feels good on my skin. It was a little, you know, pricey for a basic shirt, but I'm sure I'm gonna have it for years to come. And investing in high quality pieces ultimately just elevates your look. People can tell when you have cheap items versus when you have a little bit more expensive items, and that will take you a long way. Number 22, keep your hair done. Now, this is something I'm still working through because, you know, these hair appointments, they sure do add up. They get a little expensive. I'm trying to learn how to do a few more hairstyles myself. When I got my hair done recently, when I tell you, I was getting treated like a princess. People that I would see on a regular day-to-day, they were just looking at me different. They were just, you know, putting in extra effort. They were being extra nice. And people just like take a double take at you when they see that you're well put together. So yeah, don't leave the house in no bonnet. Just don't do it, please. Even if you gotta do a little, you know, messy bun or whatever, do a little something to make yourself look a little presentable when you head out of the house. Number 23, closed mouths don't get fed. If you want something, ask for it. The worst they can do is say no. Number 24, think about the consequences of your decisions. There's positive consequences to the good decisions and negative consequences to the bad decisions. So take that into account. And last but certainly not least, number 25, be yourself out loud. You never know who is watching and who is taking notes. That pretty much concludes this video. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, make sure you leave a like and a comment down below. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell to be notified every time I upload, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.